welcome. Welcome, welcome. We are playing the DDOs for right now. A little bit later, we shall be playing the LotROs. While I try to reset my headset to see if I can actually hear anything. For some reason, the game and I are not talking to one another. I'm gonna check my audio settings real quick. Well, that's the voice playback device, but that's not the voice capture device. Sound playback none. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let me actually restart DDO real quick. I have a feeling what may have caused the issue. Give me just un momento, por favor. While I, first of all, double check my sound settings on my gaming PC. At 40%. I think it might have been a thing with Discord, because I was using Discord recently to test something with Sapiens. Because what's going to happen tonight is I'm going to be playing a few quests in DDO on the Hardcore League. And after that, we'll switch to a bit of LotRO leading into raiding at Mr. Sapiens while he plays LotRO. Where I will be playing a Runekeeper to his Hunter and trying to keep him alive. Let's see if the game will let me hear stuff now. Sometimes this does happen with LotRO and sometimes with DDO, where it forgets the audio input on my PC when something else takes priority over those audio thingies. While I'm checking that, let me double check. Yeah. This chord looks like it's good. I hear it, but it's like very quiet. Yeah, it's got the speakers now. Alright, let's reload. Anyway, while we're loading up the game, I'm gonna post a message here, and so everybody can see why I was actually originally gonna play something else tonight and stream it, but we decided we were gonna do something else tonight. And this is why I wanted to promote both Standing Stone games, both of their games tonight, and let's see, what page we'll do. Post URL here. Boop. Paste. I'll use the DDO one because it's a little bit ironic that the DDO one uses a Lord of the Rings quote, but it's appropriate. So right now, if you go to either DDO.com or LotRO.com/friends, you will find an important announcement from Standing Stone Games, LLC. And the quote from Lord of the Rings is, "I wish it need not have happened in my time," said Frodo. "So do I," said Gandalf, "and so do all who live to see such times. But that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us." So, basically, this is what's going on. LotRO and DDO are pretty much free content. I keep trying to switch there we go, the scrolly bar. Stop that. There we go. Until April 30th. So as you can see, on the DDO side, dungeons and raids, including those in expansions, are open to everyone, regardless of VIP status, until the end of April. The buddy bonus 5% XP will be active from the 20th, which is tomorrow, through the 29th. This will be in addition to the normal weekend events, which have already been posted. Also, unusually, and this has been confirmed by Kokomajobo, that will be on the Hardcore League server as well. Most of the in-game events, like the other ones you see here, the Mimic event and the anniversary event starting next week. Those will not be available on the Hardcore League. As a general rule, they keep the Hardcore League server free and clear of all these special events. They want to keep it, you know, pretty centered on the event itself. On the LotRO side, basically all of their content is unlocked for every account until the end of the 30th of August. The end of August. April! Not August, the other A month. Okay, so April. So the rest of March, all of April, you can play any LotRO or DDO content. You still have to flag for raids. You still have to, you know, finish the raid to be eligible to buy stuff off the raid vendors in LotRO. So this is something really nice that Standing Stone just did. They didn't have to do anything, but it was really cool that they did something. So basically, everybody, you don't get the full VIP experience. For example, you don't get to roll the daily dice, like the weekly gold daily dice that you get for VIP. You know, that's still a paid thing. So there's some folks who are like, oh, you just devalued my subscription. I'm like, you still get your free dice. You still get all these other character works. This is basically people can play the stories. And there's actually, if you log into the games, there's actually a splash screen that shows that. So there is that. Let me get that out of the way now so you can see. I've been making hand gestures at the monitor and you can't even see it, so it's really funny. So I'm on the Hardcore League right now. I had promised myself that I was never going to play Hardcore League on stream again because therein lies the way to dying. However, I decided we were going to have a little bit of fun tonight. So you can see, again, this is on LotRO.com or DDO.com/friends, plural. And you can see the message. There's the LotRO version is basically with the LotRO skin, so no biggie. There is a thing where certain accounts on both games were not flagged correctly for certain content. They are working to correct that. So if you want to play special content, you can. Now the thing is, it doesn't apply. You don't get like access to the Hardcore League in DDO or the Legendary servers in LotRO if you're not an actual paying VIP. Sorry, that's not, from my understanding, included in that. I could load up one of my free-to-play accounts and try to see. Actually, I should be able to easily tell if that is indeed the case because I have like several different free LotRO accounts because I have a band. So let me check real quick. All I have to do is log into the launcher and click on one of the legendaries. Nope, it still says VIP required, so you cannot play a legendary or Hardcore League server if you're not an actual paid VIP. So there's that. But it's not really, that's not really the point. The point is to give you the content, the actual I mean, if you haven't bought Minas Morgul on LotRO and you're like level 120, go play some Minas Morgul story, right? It's about playing the story, not necessarily playing the specialized actual pay-for content. All right. Anyway, hope everybody's been having a decent Thursday. I myself did a little sleeping in because I was up way too late playing World of Warcraft last night because I'm an idiot and did that. Let me switch over to my other account. That way, when I'm ready to switch over to LotRO, I'll be just ready to log in. First thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to go to my guild airship here. And redo my guild buffs. There we go. So again, this is Hardcore League. I'm in the Death Smile Guild, as you can see. We're oh, Puck was slain by Puck at level 12. Oh, that's unfortunate. I have been slowly inching my way through the content. I have been doing level 1s as a level 4. Doing some level 2s. I'm working through level 2s right now. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to not only go for level 20, but also like the lower favor reward. Because I honestly don't think I'll be able to get the higher, the 5,000 one. I'm not really too fussed. I'm mainly interested in level 20. However, I don't want to rush through the content and, you know, screw myself out of the favor that I can get. So I'll be doing a bunch of content on Elite at level... Basically, if I do it at Elite, at the highest level that you could still get the favor for it, I should be able to, for a lot of quests that I'm familiar with, be able to run with a full party of hirelings. My character is pure Warlock, so no trapping skills. So I do have to spend DDO points on a rogue hireling. Starblom, hello my friend, how are you? I hope you're doing well. So I think my next quest I have set to go here is the Kobold's new ringleader, which is this quest right here. So we're gonna go do that one real quick, and we'll see what else I have time for, because I did start a bit late. I was eating supper, and also I was logging in all of my normal LotRO characters, and I have a lot of them because I'm a fool. And I was logging them in so I could then get the free XP that you get for, you know, the breadcrumb quest for every time there's a festival that starts up. Alright. Alright, let's go do this one. The Kobold's new ringleader. We're gonna do this on Elite, which is a level, makes it level 4, but I'll run it at level 5. And I will run with a full party of hirelings. They're all level 3 hirelings, so this should be okay. I'm gonna start using level 5 hirelings for everything other than my my cleric. Because my cleric is the is that one you get for, like, I think you have to spend like $10 and you get like whoops, that's not the thing I wanted. You get a level 3 cleric that's like a gold seal cleric, but it's like a permanent gold seal cleric. You get 1 per account, or one, I'm sorry, 1 per server. And so what I do is I, you know, run with it as I can. Oh, hey, look at that. I got an axe. So you actually probably won't see guild chat, which is okay. The Death Smell guild is actually generally pretty cool. We don't have too many jerks in it, and they generally don't get to stay if they are jerks. It's LGBTQ plus friendly, which is really awesome. I don't personally need that sort of acknowledgement, but I always like it. That way I know that my friends are also welcome. Alright, now I want to make sure I don't screw this up. So there is a trap. I'm trying to remember where the actual trap is. I'm remembering, the trap is like right here. Alright, somebody senses a trap. So we now know where the trap is. We're gonna go around, because we're not idiots. I don't think this one actually has a control box, if I recall correctly. But I do want to blow all the stuff up, because blowing this stuff up is important. XP bonuses. So I've been actually really happy with Standing Stone's initiative. And I didn't know anything about the initiative before it happened. It was a pleasant surprise. And actually, it was our good friend from LotRO, Ponton Finberry, who found the announcement and said, hey, look at this. This is cool. Well, that's... One thing I dislike about the the Warlock Eldritch Blast is they go all over the damn place. Not necessarily where I'm aiming, which kind of pisses me off. So, streaming... I will be streaming until approximately 10 o'clock. Or whenever Sapiens goes live, and then we'll go raid him. And I will be hanging out in his stream. We tested his Discord chat earlier today, his voice chat, and it seemed to work. So, if you hate the sound of my voice, you probably don't want to watch Sapiens' stream either. Alright, where are we? We're over here. Let me check my map. There's supposed to be a trap or something in this corner. Or, no, it's in this. This is the trap. It's a warning gong. Oh no, it's it's not a trap. It's a trap. But we're still gonna go in here and see if there might be a rare or something. There are kobold shamans, and you do have to watch out for them because kobold shamans pretty much kill more people on Hardcore League than just about anything else. Because, you know, people forget to put their potions of whatever on their whatevers and whatevers. But I do like the infinite shooty all of the things. I mean, even if it doesn't generally aim very well, especially if you're moving, I do like the fact that most things work right. Alright, over here we have quest item is used there, collectible, and a treasure chest is over here. Let's see what we got. And of course, when it comes to the barrels, you always have to make sure it's not explosive. So don't step next to it if it's explosive. You might hurt yourself. So right now, so far my hirelings haven't done diddly squat, which is fine. Oh, this is an iron key that we are going to need. So I found a really cool level 1 Vorpal sword, greatsword yesterday. And I'm like, oh damn, I could have used that on a paladin. Okay, Broncars is here, so we just kicked his butt. Yeah, sometimes aiming is such a bit weird. What else has been going on in gaming news? The folks at Razer announced that they are converting some of their factories into making masks, medical masks, and will be giving them away, organizing a way means to give them away to appropriate medical needs. People with particular medical, like doctors and hospitals and whatnot. Because they're running out. Because, holy crap. World is not being kind to us right now. Alright. Got the stuff. Open the door.
You hear a mechanism sliding open in the distance.
Okay. Kill the kobolds, kill the kobolds, kill the kobolds. I'm just shooting everything. Sometimes it also depends if the game has soft-targeted something on you. And so you can aim right at whatever you're aiming for and still not shoot it. Alright, I think we got everything. Now, of course, we can't get back here. Unless you got a really nice jump. I think I actually have a potion of jump here. Here we go. Even with an... There we go! Yeah! That worked. Okay, there is a shrine in here, so we're going to use the shrine. After we clean house first. As you do. One thing I've never actually been tempted to try to find out on Hardcore League is whether or not well, you know, we can try it with something that won't explode. It looks like the Eldritch Aura does not destroy boxes. So we're not gonna use it, so we don't have to worry about it accidentally blowing up explosive barrels. Alright. There's a crate. I missed one! Righty. I don't really need it, but I'm still gonna use it. We're gonna just make everybody use it. Because shrines are awesome. So Elda found something on Facebook. It's really cool, and I love the art on it, but it says it's a piece of art with dolphins on it ascending into the sky. And it says, don't panic, but can someone check to see if the dolphins are still here? So long, and thanks for all the fish. Mia! Mia! I got tickled by Mia Zine! Oh my god! How dare you! How dare you! So I'll be playing some LotRO later on. We'll be over on the Ithel Legendary server, playing my main. Well, hello there. playing my pretty main, who is a high elf hunter. And then I will switch over to my, not main, my off main. Oopsie, that was dumb of me. See, this is why you gotta pay attention. And not just like use the rest shrine and then get everybody all nicely rested, and all of a sudden you just blew up your stump. Okay. There is loot over here. Collectibles in DDO were like task items in LotRO. Except they're mainly used for crafting or buying stuff from rep vendors. Yeah, I saw notes about the canals in Venice were clearing. And I've also seen various posts of people Google mapping like rush hour in LA and New York, and it's like the roads are green because nobody's driving. And I'm like, wouldn't that be cool? And honestly, I think while some parents would be like, oh my god, I can't take having my kids at home all day long. And of course, the more serious, like, all of a sudden, the schools aren't feeding the kid. Well, in some cases, the schools aren't feeding the kids, so now I have to spend more money to feed my kids. And so I can understand people being concerned financially. But, I mean, there's definitely some hope here. There's definitely a lot of hope going on. Just, you know, don't be stupid. Don't assume that just because you don't feel bad that everything is fine. You may be sick and not realize it. Alright. One car on the freeway, I know. It's amazing. So let me make sure. Well, it's almost 8 o'clock. There shouldn't be any additional posts on the dev tracker. Nope. So I will be streaming on the official LotRO channel tomorrow at noon for an hour. I'll be on Landreval, probably doing some spring festival stuff on Kirain, who used to be the character I ran with Cordovan on Court of the Rings back in the day when I still did that. And everybody is welcome to join me. Because Court is out this week. He was always going to be out this week. Because this
By breaking the crate, you have revealed a hidden passageway.
Supposed to be the week's... Oh, it's a Vorpal, a Plantbane. Wow, Vorpal anything is good as long as it's in your hands and not somebody else's. Alright, I don't think I have...
This area of the hideout appears to have been sealed off deliberately.
I think somebody in my gang can do this.
By brute strength alone.
Yeah. A couple of my peeps had the ability to open that up. How dare you? Thank you for the heal. Alright. I think I just realized why the game has such a problem with aiming. Is because I was trying to confuse the game by having it aim. I was targeted on the door,
this area of the hideout.
But was aiming at the crate. So the game's like, I don't know what to do with that. Okay, got some XP. Make sure there's nothing funky back here. I think there's a collectible back here someplace, maybe? No, there is not. However... Let's go back here. There may be one chest or maybe two. Oh, just one chest because the rare didn't spawn. Or he did. Ah, that's not the button I meant to hit. Loot! Ooh, wait, I got a cyan? I did. Well, let's see. Strength +2, con +1. I don't know, I think the fort might be better than the +1 con +1 strength. Alright. Alrighty, kids. Let us go and run all the way back. Okay, we got that one lit up. Let's go do the one over here, kids. I like how you can stand in doorways and kill things. There are times it works very well. Alright. Got a dagger, a docent. Ooh, guild renown for the hype. Though 50 guild renown is piddly to what my guild's, because I have a very powerful guild on this server. But every little bit counts. Why are you not clicking? There we go. A devoted ring of protection. Huh. Healing lore, protection. Huh. Interesting. That would actually be kind of nice. Except I don't have a healer. This is not a healing character. That'd be good on like a cleric or something. Anyway, we've opened both things. Let's go in here. There is a trap we have to watch out for. See, the kobold ran right into it. And he brought friends! Alright. Now there's an awesome song by a comedy musician by the name of Mikey Mason called Kobold Ate My Baby. It is freaking hilarious! Now, how do you avoid the trap here? Because the control panel for the trap is on the other side of the trap. Right? Then we just jump over the trap. And then we do this. And then we have our rogue do a spot. He didn't find it. Interesting. The cool thing is I can now shoot these And see, there's the fire trap. And we basically sidestepped the entire trap, which is pretty cool. Mia Zine, what are you up to? Are you causing trouble? Well, I should ask, when are you not causing trouble, right? Okay, there's 2 doors. This one, to the bottom has a shrine, so we're gonna use it. Most of the shrines I've been to in, like, lower level DDO stuff don't have any dangers in the room where the shrine itself is. Some of them do. Like in the Night Revels, one of the Night Revels quests, yeah, there's bad guys in the shrine room. You actually have to clear them to be able to use the shrine. Alright, I think we've cleared. Alright. Let's use the shrine. Shrine, shrine, everywhere, shrines, locking up the... Okay. Is a Vorpal a bit like a teal piece of gear? Not as such. Let me show you what Vorpal does. It's really cool. Basically, Vorpal is a critical hit. So here's the comma. So basically, if you do a critical roll when you try to hit somebody with this comma, it does weapon damage. It also does, if your target has fewer than 1,000 hit points, they are instantly slain. So, and typically you can tell if it's a Vorpal hit because the bad guy will turn into like crystal and shatter. It's really cool. It's a really cool effect. But because my character is a warlock, and a comma is an exotic weapon, I can't use it without a penalty. So it would be very rare that I could ever score a Vorpal hit on it. But for any character that can use commas... What is that? Oh, it's the badge. Durr. Then it's a very effective weapon for them. I also got this, which is kind of nice if you want a dagger. No, Snorblob, your connection's not allowed to stutter. No, not allowed. Not allowed. So one of the reasons why I wanted to stream tonight, is because, well, because of the LotRO, the Standing Stone did the super classy move of making all of their pretty much all of their content free until April 30th. I was also like, I want to play some DDO. I also wanted to do something instead of like, you know, spending the day completely by myself, other than going to the store. Which, again, going to my local store was not bad today. Other than the fact that there were obviously certain things that people were still stockpiling and hoarding like crazy people. There was no toilet paper to be found. And no hand sanitizer. I got one of the last bottles of my preferred body wash. So when I took my shower today, I knew I wasn't going to run out of the soap. Though, to be fair, bar soap is still perfectly valid, still perfectly useful. We're just spoiled as fuck in America. But it's just... Oh, hello. I just basically wanted to recognize and show support for a company that was willing to do the right thing for its players. And they're going to lose money on this, to be fair. They are going to lose money because there's going to be some folks who are going to unsub so they can still take advantage of the free stuff. It's like, why am I paying for a subscription? I don't have the option of unsubbing on a lifetime. So I just wanted to, you know, spend time with my friends. was originally going to play something else tonight. Especially since I was going to be playing LotRO on Sapiens' stream later on. But, you know what? I love these games. I really do. And I'm such a shill, and I don't care. It's one of the reasons why I don't mind doing the, it's not unofficial, like, I'm guest hosting Court of the Rings kind of dealio. It's basically a, I feel like streaming, and I know Jerry's not streaming tomorrow, so why the hell not? I also need to plug my phone in, because I'm an idiot. Boop. Just remembered. I was like, wait a minute. I can't... Oh, unlock your phone to use accessories? What is this horse nonsense? You happy fun folks at Apple. I'll move my phone so if it goes off I can actually see it. Anyway. Alright. We finished our quest. Get the treasure bag. We got the one little thingy-majigger. There's surely nothing in here unless there's an actual rare, and I think one of the rares came out of this room. Get out of there. Behave yourself. Want loot? Ooh, I can't use it on this character, but that's also kind of nice. And more heroic deeds, yay! Let us finish our quest. What should the next quest be that I do? Alrighty. So we need to talk to Guard Jung, who is right out here. Give us some loot! Give us some loot! Alright. One of the things about about loot in DDO, you don't just get to pick from like one thing for heavy armor or might classes, one thing for medium armor or agility classes, one thing for light armor or will classes. You have to pick from all of these things. Tisket! How's the pupper? He looks so handsome today. The shedding monster of doom. So, basically, as you can see, my character can use any of these things. Can use is not the same as good to use. So you actually have to pick. You have to figure out what item is going to be the most useful for your character. So we're going to go down the list and see what might work. And also bearing in mind that once I equip any of these items, a feature of being a warlock means that the base damage rating will switch from 5.78 up to 630 if I pick this item. Here's a Vorpal Club of Insight. Now this one might be good, except Insight is basically increased threat generated from melee damage, so you'd only want to choose that if you're a tank. On the other hand, that would actually be, you see the +6 versus the +2, that's kind of cool. And this has a better base damage rating, and that will go up if I equip it. The downside is, the thing that I'm using now is a spellcasting implement, so it basically gives me better spellcaster, and I'm a caster character, so that probably wouldn't be my first choice necessarily, unless there's nothing else better. Spellcasting implement is good, enhancement bonus good, acid lore also good, an empty augment slot also good, a +4. Heavy crossbow of critical piercing. Not really. Basically, if I'm going to pick a weapon, it's not going to be a ranged weapon because I'm a caster. I don't need a ranged weapon. I am a ranged weapon. So, the scepter isn't really any better than what I have now. Let's go take a look at the robes. Well, I don't use any of those skills. The armor bonus that I have now is pretty good. So it's the same. And I do like the electric resistance of the robe I have now. That will come in handy in certain upcoming quests. Thorn Guard, you have a chance to deal damage. Healing Amp, again, not really doing much for me. What about the necklace? Well, the Pathfinder set is actually more of an agility class, like a rogue or an artificer sort of thing. But I'm using it for the resistance bonus. So, actually, in this particular case, the Vorpal Club of Insight is actually the best choice. So we're going to take that. We're actually going to equip it. So if we switch out, you notice, now all of a sudden the Vorpal Club is 7.88. And I've, got... And, to be fair, one of the things that you do with a warlock is they're pretty tanky, so having them with insight or, melee threat isn't that huge of a deal. So that was a good choice. All right. Let's go clean out our bags. So I've noticed my bags are full. So Guard Jung, excuse me. So tomorrow there will not be a LotRO Beacon or a DDO Chronicle because Court is out. There will also not be a Court of the Rings. I will be doing a special come hang out with me in-game and possibly in voice chat on the official LotRO channel during Court of the Rings as usual time. I need to actually go this way first. It's just for an hour, and then we're gonna, close the stream and then let Professor Corey do his Grifflet stream as usual, and then I'll come back for my usual LotRO stream in the afternoon. Alright. Repair? No. Sell. Okay. Don't need a shield. I'm gonna actually hang on to that. I'm gonna put that in the bank. Actually, I can't put it in the bank. My bank is... Well, no, my bank isn't full. I save these for my lobby characters in case I die. They'll be very helpful if I have to start a new character. Dwarven axes are amazing if you're a dwarf. And I do have a dwarf in their wings, so I'm going to hang on to that. And only a fighter would really need that, so I'm going to sell the Vorpal Kama. And Rockmill's dagger. I'm going to sell it. Because I don't have any characters that... I don't like playing daggers unless I'm playing a really... like, a properly fighty class. Gonna sell that because Feather Falling for the win. Oh. That's actually a better... I'm gonna put those bracers on. Wait, these gloves on. Because these gloves are a lot better than the gloves I have now. Rare. Okay, so Rockmill's dagger we're selling. Selling the hasty gloves. The docent is actually kind of good, but I'm not playing an arty or again, we decided to sell that. Gonna hang on to these. Gonna put them in the bank. Gonna hang on to that because I could use it for a cleric. Let's sell our gems. Oh man, my nose. I can't even blame Thief Kitty. Where is Thief Kitty? Thief Kitty hasn't been talking to us. Personally, I don't really like the use of the mechanic of using wands or using scrolls in game because you have to actually equip them to use them. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Alright, so we cleared out some stuff. Let's go back to the bank. Did somebody actually name their character stupid? They did. They shouldn't talk about themselves like that. My character is actually ready to level. But I'm not gonna... I'm gonna hold 6 until I clear out my 2s. Because here on the Hardcore League server, one of the things is... You don't automatically level, first of all, in DDO in general. But... You only get favor, which is like reputation, if you are within 4 levels of the quest. Am I in trouble with a kitty? No. Hi. Dave? Ironically, he's sleeping, and I'm like, why are you sleeping, cat? Come here. Come here. Come on, wakey wakey. Come on. Your presence is being requested. Come here. Hi. Hello. Oh. I has a kitty. He's like, no, I don't want to go back to that chair. Now he'll probably be all up in my grill for the rest of the show. But that's okay. He's my thiefy. Alright. We're also going to clear out our money. Because if you die in the Hardcore League, your character is promptly yanked out of the world. And any of the stuff that's in their personal bank or in their inventory, including their money, is no longer available to you. So, 1307. Alright. So I just deposit my money. So my next alt could use it. And there's a lot of people on my guild right now. This is the biggest, I think the highest level guild in the game. There's a lot of guilds here. Some folks from the Flower Sniffers are around, and that, of course, is Cordovan's guild. I think they might be doing something later tonight. Anyway, let us pick another quest to do. So, what's next on our list of 2s? We could do the Sunken Sewer. A lot of people actually skip Stealthy Repossession because that actually requires a certain way to handle that quest. It's very easy to fail, so I'm not even going to bother with it. Recovering the Lost Tome is also a kind of hard quest. The we might do it anyway. Let me go remember where the Sunken Sewer is, though. Oh. You know what we should do? We've already done Scragg's quest. It's a solo quest. We have this quest. We're gonna do the Butcher's Path. Oh, wait. She's the one. She's the one. Okay, we're gonna do Recovering the Lost Tome first. We're gonna do it on Elite, which means we're crazy. It's not a very long quest, but I definitely want to follow.
The librarian cheerfully agrees to show you
it.
his collection. He leads you below the tower, then motions you closer to speak.
But first of all, I'm going to buy my rogue back. It's my rogue timed out. Gold Seal hirelings are awesome because you can summon them anywhere inside a quest. Regular ones that you buy for platinum, you cannot summon only unless you're at the entrance of the quest. I need a laughing emote here in Discord for something. I think that one actually might be the... Yeah, that's the best one. We'll use that one. Alright. The really cool thing is if your Gold Seal hirelings die and you can't resurrect them readily enough, you can actually go back and kick them out of your party and then resummon them, which is really cool. Okay, set everybody on aggressive or active. Let me go find this particular quest because I definitely don't want to do this one without paying attention to the walkthrough. Lost Home. Speak to the librarian, follow the librarian to the books, wait for him to leave, search the shelves, survive the traps, and find his secret library. Alright. Okay, Sonic Trap at the entrance. Control box on a shield from the Sonic Traps can be found and disarmed before the librarian has left the room. Okay. And lightning traps. Okay. Let me pop the map up here. Alright, speak to the librarian. Hi.
The air is chilly and damp. Despite this, the books seem bone dry. Magic must be at work here. The librarian scans the shelves, muttering to himself. Best wait for him to leave before trying to steal Dulcamara's books.
See? Traps. Traps bad. Okay. So he fixed those.
The librarian has left the room. Quick, obtain the book and return to Dulcamara.
Okie dokie then.
The librarian's voice shrieks, I know your true intentions, thief. My traps will be the end of you.
My traps will be the end of you! Yeah, not so much. So, we are going to go down this way first. It helps if I just unlock the door. See, there's that spike trap that you can't turn off, but it's like, that's easy to get around. Alright. Let's blow up some skeletons! Pew, 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 pew. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go this way first, because the other way is the death way. Come on, you guys. Oh, I think they don't actually rise until you open the door. See that squishy thing? That's what happens. Oh, that's why. It's a timed lever. Right. Sometimes I play this character and I forget that she's, well, yeah, she is a dragonborn and not warforged, which means she can't breathe underwater. Warforged don't have to deal with breathing, so it's actually kind of neat. All right, let's open this lever. Alright, and everybody's stuck in the other hallway. I'm not worried about it. I'm just going down here for the collectible. Okay, here's where it gets weird. This is where you can readily die. Oh no, my int is too low. Anybody? Anybody? What, everybody else has it except me? Rude. Okay, so the other two... Oh, zombies. Hey, that zombie dropped money, so let's get some money. Alright. One of you guys sort that out. Alright. Wait and see if anybody else... No. Alright. Target. Have at it. Come on, somebody should be able to get to it. Oh, for criminy sakes. Let me hop over here. Can one of you guys get that? There we go. Treasure. Alright. So probably gonna do DDO till like 9:30, and then we'll switch over to LotRO. For the rest, or you know, you want to actually play a bit of both. One thing about it doing a 3-hour stream is you really sink your teeth into one game, and you really don't have a lot of time to switch from game to game. At least that's what I've personally found. Maybe it just, ironically enough, not all that good at multitasking in video games. Okay, so we're going to go back to the library. Then we're going to go to the other side where all the interesting stuff is. Okay, we're gonna have everybody use the shrine. I didn't need it, but... Hi, Thiefy. Now Thief is awake. Guarendis! Amarvorn. Ponton. Hello. Ponton, you did us a great service today by telling everybody. Squeak. Squeaky thief. Brow. Brow. Randy's is taking a break from LotRO for Soup and me. Okay. Now he's back. He's butthead, but he's back. Alright. Let's try not to get me killed, cat. Okay, now, treasure chest, but see the trap. Okay. So, first of all, we're going to kill these guys. Sweet. Get off there. I actually died on my original Artificer on this particular trap because I was streaming it and wasn't actually paying attention. So that was a bad lever.
You have found what you came for. It is time to leave this vile place.
Oh no, we're going into this room over here. Oh yes. Meow. Meow. There we go. Loot! Oops. Yay! More loot! And a treasure bag. And I can get out of here. Blind hath labeled me a traitor to LotRO. Well, damn. Hi. Ugh. Look at this kitty. Ah. However, will I survive? Alright, what shall I pick? A wand of shield. This armor might actually be useful because there's a lot of undead in the game, so that would actually be more useful. Well, there's also a lot of resistance to electricity it's good to have as well. So... these are pretty much the same sort of rewards that they were offering in the other one. Spell resistance, armor bonus. Acid resistance is also a good one in certain places. I think I'll go with the undead armor. The undead hit, because it's possibly... yeah, that's probably going to see some use. Alright. Again, after a lot of these big quests, you do want to go back to the bank and sell your stuff as well. So, let's go sell stuff first. About to hit 200 favor, which is nice. That's actually a nice piece of heavy plate. I'm going to hang on to that in case I actually start playing my cleric. The undead guard was the thing we kept. Can get rid of that. Shopping. Lesser restoration's good. Tasty ham's always a good thing. Alright, sell that. Sell gems. Thief is comfortable now. He is made of warm. I'm gonna toss 200 into the money pot. Okay. Next, I think we're going to do one more quest. I'm going to try to find a short one. Missing in action. Garrison's missing pack. Bringing the light. Bringing the light's a pretty quick one, actually. Oh, he's a kitty. And once I complete the 2s that I want, then I'll take level 6. I am definitely going to skip Stealthy Repo, though. Everybody does. Wait, the Smuggler's Warehouse? I did that quest. Why does it say no progress? It says it's completed, though. It's underway. Why is my phone going off? I literally just got a message from the folks I pay my car payment to saying, do you need to defer your payment for up to 120 days because of the pandemic? I'm like, well, that's awfully nice of you. Look what I got. Look what I got. Okay. So the Smuggler's Warehouse is underway. Let me go check that one real quick. Learn how to spell me. Oh, it's that one. Well, it's a medium-sized quest. Let's go look at Missing in Action or Sunken Sewer. That one's also going to take a while. Also a medium. Oh, wow. That one's got a lot of traps in it, though. I don't think I've actually done that one before. If I did, I died in it. Bringing the light. I think bringing... Let's see. That's a long quest. Yeah, that one's gonna take a while. That's a short quest. So we'll do that one for our last quest tonight. We're gonna beat up on some casino people. Don't know why I'm coughing except cat hair and everything. And this one has no traps, so alright, I know where this one is. Kitty thief? Kitty thief? What are you doing? You get more XP, more experience if you do these on Reaper mode, but it's also much more easy to die because they spawn these bosses, these roving, that's called Reapers, and they will kill you. So I'm too much of a chicken shit for it. Hey, this one really doesn't need the full party, but the thing is, once you activate a hireling, This thing counts down if you're in a quest, even if you don't have them active for that quest, which kind of sucks, but, yeah, it is what it is. Hi.
You dispatch the guards with ease. The way into the gambling hall is clear.
We just need to clean some house. Alright, got the tables. Hit the lever. What are you guys killing? You're killing these guys' dogs! There's no breakables in here, so this is a really quick quest. So, we'll have probably a little bit more than an hour in DDO. I'm sorry, in LotRO. Hi, guys. Doesn't look like any gambling den I've ever been in. Oh, wait. Did I just say I was in a gambling den? No, that never happens. What does this lever do? Well, nothing apparently.
You've wrecked enough tables to satisfy Brother Augustus.
I really dislike being told my intelligence is too low.
Mirror is mounted above the cabinet on the northern wall of this room.
Look
A
at the
large,
mirror.
ugly fellow approaches with murder in his eyes.
Murder.
Ramsay Morcourt falls to his knees and then flat on his face. His business will offend the church no longer.
Because, you know, we really care about offending churches. Loot! Alright. That was quick. That was easy. Alright. Let's finish our house cleaning here real quick. And then we'll switch over to LotRO for the rest of the evening. It looks like I will also need to stop by a mailbox. Actually, let's go talk to the brother. Brother Malden. Give me loot. Okay. Ooh, we are taking those, kids. Death block bracers. Hell yeah. Death block for the win. So death block and death ward are two really cool things at a time. Okay. Do I have death block on anything else? No. 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 Oh. And no. No death block on anything. Alright. So, we are gonna equip these. Even though it will take away my spell saves and fortification. Death block for the win! I like death block, as you can tell. So, two of the things any character really needs to have is a feather falling item of some kind and a death block item of some kind. Because those are so helpful. And in case you're wondering, what the hell am I talking about? Look. Death block. The weird of this item is immune to all death spells and magical death effects, which means your character is instantly a lot more survivable than before. Alright. Mailbox! DDO does not have a check your mailbox no matter where you are sort of thing in the game. You have everybody, even VIP, has to go to the damn mailbox. And their mail system is so clunky compared to the LotRO one. That's so clunky. Alright, what was this, by the way? Ooh, that's actually not bad. That's not bad at all. It's not a Vorpal item. What? What just happened? Who just did something? Lance! With the resub. 4 months. How many months? What? Thank you for the resub, my friend. You're always welcome here in the Panopticon. I really need to come up with a good name for, you know, like, my friend Graboid, well, my acquaintance Graboid, had his community is called the Voidlings. You know, McVegan Pants had the Explorers League. No relation to the WoW Explorers League. It's all about pirates. Arr! And Compass Roses and whatnot. And Eldoleth has, you know, the cookie jar. Everybody's cookies. And then Stina has shinies. Oh my god, it's Yenna. Yenna, how are you doing, my friend? I'm so sorry for the loss of your mother. I can't even imagine what you're going through. I had to call my mom yesterday on her birthday. She turned 70. And I swear to God, I hate talking to Trumpies. Yenna, Yenna, Yenna. I hope you're doing okay. I'd say well, but we all know how hard it can be. I'm going to save that for an alt. Hang on to that. Sell that. Okay, I think we're going to be okay. Let me just finish the selling. The automated selling of things. You're okay? Muddling through? Yeah, I understand crying continuously. So, you know, your fam has your back. Alright, 90. So I don't really need to stop at the bank and drop 90 flat off. Okay, so we're done with DDO for tonight. We're going to switch over to LotRO real quick. Let me change the game here. The Lord of the Rings Online. So, for those who are recent arrivals to the stream, Standing Stone Games, the makers of LotRO and DDO, did a freaking cool thing today. They announced that from today until the end of April, all of their content, all their quests, adventure packs, quest packs, expansion quests, raid skirmishes are all free, available, unlocked to all accounts, regardless of whether you're a VIP or not, which is freaking cool. Yeah, fuck 2020, really. So yeah, as the splash screen there just showed, enjoy all the content for free. So this doesn't grant you access to the Hardcore League in DDO or the Legendary servers here in LotRO. But it does let you play the quests that aren't free. So that's really cool. You still have to like flag for raids in DDO, for example. You have to be eligible to play through certain content, but And DDO stream just went live. Who's streaming on DDO stream tonight? Oh, Brighter Days. Okay, so last time I played this character, this is my hunter. Her name is Phoenix. She's level 78. She is ahead of her content, about to ding 79. And she's not even ready to... I think she's just about ready to start playing Rohan content. So Mia Zine, tell Blind I have rectified my ways, and I am once again on the side of the angels. By the way, everybody, if you are on Ithil, Landreval or Crick Hollow and want to be part of my kinship, Radio Free Gallifrey in LotRO, and you're not a jerk, hit me up in DMs on Discord, send me a Twitch whisper, and primarily I play, like, I have my kinship where I do most of my plays on Crick Hollow, but I generally do it all by myself. Landreval has always been the one where people have been invited to join, but I figured, oh, what the hell. So we are on which quest? Legendary Isengard. If you do all these quests, you get the repurposed cloak of the White Hand, and I become a Legend of Isengard. Look at that quest. Wait, don't I have a cloak like that? Oh, the hooded version you get for free. Wait. That's the hooded. Why do I have two of them? I'm very confused. Hi, Fifi. So that's basically you go and do the Isengard instance cluster and you get all that fun stuff. But, I don't know. Those are only available on the Legendary server. I'm gonna cancel that quest. I'm never gonna do it. I'm gonna get rid of all of these quests, because I'm never gonna do those. The only reason to do any of those quests is if you're grinding rep for the Galathrim, for the crafting rep quests, which are a pain in the ass. Here's my special. So, Lance, I can't wait to watch you play the Demon Hunter in Hearthstone. That was a cool, sudden announcement. Well, sudden for us. I mean, you obviously knew that was going to happen. Because all that secret, I work for Blizzard stuff and everything. But because Lance is here, and Yenna is here, and Tisket is here, Thief is here. He's a cuddle bug. He's a cuddle bug. Okay, the North Wold. Okay, Rohan awaits. We're gonna do that quest. Legendary Isengard. Bingo Boffin, no. Okay, so we didn't actually pick up the next quest. Okay, that explains it. You miss having a kitty. Well, yeah. I would miss having this monster. But I do have 4 other cats upstairs in another room. But I can't let them roam the house because this guy's a butthead. And I can't put him in the room and let them roam because he'll just howl and make noise and claw everything. Hi. Alright. Galadriel has a quest for me. Alright, so, reminding us where we are in the story, we had just recently met the regenerated Gandalf. Gandalf is a Time Lord. Okay, so we have to experience the point of decision. So we're going to be doing some session play here to start with. We're gonna play Frodo! Oh, this session play! I love session play. It's like one of the best things of LotRO.
We always knew that the Company of the Ring would face the difficult decision of what road to take. We simply did not know how soon.
I remember when Boromir, we saw this from Boromir's perspective. The names that he gave everybody. Of course, there's Sting. So this is how LotRO defines what Sting looks like, by the way. Alright. Alright. Blast Blitz, what do you think, everybody? We go to Minas Tirith or not? I need time to decide. There are orcs about. Now I've got a cold and wet nose on the back of my hand. A lot further west. This is west-ish. Oh. Wander up the hill. Thief Kitty is currently curled up between me and the keyboard, so if suddenly Frodo goes running off a cliff, that will be why. Thoughts of Gandalf. Well, everybody pretends to be Sarah Oakhart. Lots of Bilbo! Hello, Frodo, my lad. Take care, Yenna. Have fun beating up on whatever you're Q-pop for. The application of some good hobbit sense. Whoa, Bilbo is like the anti-Sarah Oakhart. He's like just blazing. See, that's good old hobbit sense right there. You feel presence behind you. Boromir. Let's look at our skills. Speed of Worry. The Quick Sting. Stoop in for a rock. And then put on the ring. Give us the ring. Hey, did they give Boromir a new model? We know he had a real fancy belt of gold, but his model looks different to me. Oh, N'Zoth. I did the first swing of Elfire last night, and it was amazing. Weren't you paying attention, Boromir? No. Feet off the keyboard, cat. And suddenly I have the speed of... Oh no, it's lots of Bilbo. The steps. Leafy, what are you doing? Well, of course I don't know my danger. You didn't tell me that there'd be problems. That's a cool screenshot, though. You mind?
Take it off, fool! Take it off! Take off the ring!
Now you know what you must do. Dun 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 dun. I've been coughing a lot today. Not because I went to the store and then hung out with probably sick people. But more likely because earlier today I wound up drinking something and I went down the wrong pipe. You always feel like, you know, you're gonna cough for hours afterwards. Alright. Galadriel, what was it?
This is one possibility among many. It is a troubling one, to be certain.
Why don't you travel south along the river Anduin and see what's befallen our mutual friends. None of the visions I have seen in the waters give me any hope that they've avoided the dangers in which they walk. We can aid them even in the smallest way. It may be enough. Alright. No one I should go with you if she still desires to do so. I've known her for just a short time, but I don't think she wishes for anything but to adventure with you. Let it be an aid to you on a dangerous road. Awesome.
You will need a guide to bring you to the Falls of Rauros.
Alright. No, do not shake your head in frustration. There's a guide. His name is Corridon. He is the elder brother of Sigileth. Aww. You see, I remember our fierce champion. Spoiler, she's not dead. But her twin knives and her skill with which she wielded them, the efforts of the Golden Host might have been come to naught. Though the reveal that Sigileth was actually alive and surviving in the basement of Dol Guldur was pretty badass. Made of lions. Chef's kiss. I love that guy. Alright. Find him on Talain Nedwil on the eastern side of Kirazgalthon and tell him this guide along to Anduin. He is not called River Walker for naught. Alright. Let's go find this River Walker. Is Standing Stone okay with any of the works because of the virus? They can readily work, well, I'm not saying readily, they can work from home in many cases. I don't know if you saw, but they are actually offering pretty much all LotRO and DDO content for free up till the end of April. Wait, Cordon is, this way. Follow the quest arrows, boys and girls. One of the downsides of playing DDO for a while is that you right-click on... Well, you forget to right-click on stuff. I always left-click on it because... So, I haven't heard anything about the status of the company beyond everybody seems to be okay from what I understand. I was talking to Red Panda earlier today for a little bit.
The lady has spoken to me about this, and I would refuse her nothing.
You will help me because I was a friend to your sister. Okay. Okay, we need supplies. Not far from the edge, just carry a skeleton. Okay. Let's go get stuff. That you're a staff? What are you staff of? What's that? I'm not sure I understand. Are you saying you work for Standing Stone? Not somebody from Standing Stone that I was aware of. I hate this one. Is the staff okay? How are they doing? As far as I know, they're doing fine. Are they fine with what? As far as I know, they're handling everything the same as everybody else.
I will give you enough lembas and other foodstuffs for 2 weeks.
And they were able to do a patch today. And for both games, actually, LotRO and DDO both had a patch this week. So, folks are still doing their work. So, full steam ahead. They did something really nice for the players in the meantime. Spring Festival started today, which I will be playing tomorrow on my official LotRO stream. The main reason I'm playing this character, it'll be quicker for me to switch over to my other character to go run with Sapiens. Alright. So we've got food, and the other person was near the entrance. Sounds very medieval, like it should be in a Ren fair or something. It's hardest doing this on a freaking hunter because they're so fast. I'm just gonna jump off. Whee! Splat. Do I know anything about the producer's letter, you mean? Nope. Well, technically yes and no.
The Lady Galadriel is wise to send Corridon as your guide.
Alright, we got some paddles, and now we gotta go all the way back there to talk to... Okay. I'll take this route. Do I know when the producer's letter's coming out? No. Do I know the contents of the producer's letter? Well, pretty much do. I mean, what else are they gonna say beyond what they've revealed to us at the meetup at PAX and in the interviews I did with Severlin? I'm sure there's gonna be some stuff that's gonna surprise even me. Because one of the fun things is being under NDA, you can't tell people what you know, and even if you did know something, I wouldn't tell you if I did. However, I don't actually know anything.
orcs were gathering on the river.
Okay, I talked to Nona near the House of Celeborn. You're ready to depart on your southward journey. You lent your bow to Fimloth at Heldirith on my return. Stop by your encampment when you depart. I can recover my bow from her. Always just spare until then. Okay, let's go talk to Nona. Yenna! I don't know all of the things. Though I will say that I'm more terrified of Blizzard's NDA than I am of Standing Stone's NDA. So, Yenna, did you know, a couple years ago when Becca was still there at Blizz, and she gave us a tour, she actually took us into Team 2's area, so we got to see, like, you know, people's desks and whatnot, which is really cool. I don't normally get to see that fun stuff. And there was a whiteboard leaning up against, well, this is like after they had announced Battle for Azeroth, but before we knew any of the details. Like, we knew the main zones and whatnot, like Drustvar and Tyrskard and whatnot. There was a reference to Mechagon on a whiteboard before they'd ever announced, like, oh shit, if you mention that and the gnomes find out about it, there's gonna be hell to pay. That's why you keep your damn mouth shut when it comes to stuff you see that's under NDA. So yeah, I knew about Mechagon like a year before it ever came to the game. I couldn't say a damn word. See, people think being under NDA is way cool and a lot of fun. It really isn't. It really is not fun to be under NDA. If you respect the NDA. Or in case of Blizzard being terrified, they'll get you. Well, see, the thing is, I don't think, Yenna, that they knew that I knew about it, that I had seen that whiteboard, necessarily. But with Standing Stone, I think they actually do trust me. There's an active trust going on there. Occasionally, Cord does tell me things under the table that I don't tell anybody else. And you don't know that I know stuff, except I'll say, I know something that you don't know. I generally only whip out the teasing when I sense that people are getting a little bit dispirited. It's like, man, there isn't anything new coming up. So a little bit of hype nudging is always a good thing, but you have to be very careful about that. So it's kind of like when I discovered that Rohan housing was on Bullroar and it wasn't supposed to be. And I tweeted about it. It's like, oh my god, it's already on Bullroar. Oh, this is so cool. Let's go take a look. And apparently it wasn't intended to be visible on Bullroar. It's actually not supposed to be visible on live either, but it is. Oops. And when I tweeted about it, I kind of freaked the studio out. So that's why you gotta be careful about stuff. But it was Bullroar, which is a public testing area, so a testing server, so it's like, if it's there, it's not my fault that it was there, but something like knowing about Mechagon a year early. Alright. Alright, quite a tale to tell, Solvuk. Wadi sort of starts from an adventure across the Easterling Cinderfell Island. Would be more than ready than last time. Yeah, okay.
This land of elves is a long way from Edidwaith. A long way from my people.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go to Haldirith on the Great River. Let's go. I'll be happy to stop coughing.
I lent my favorite bow to Fimloth, and now she has lost it.
Defeat orcs, and, well, they hunt for the bow. Okay. Sure, I can kill a bunch of orcs. I live for killing orcs. orky. And because, of course, I'm an explorer, I'm gonna go hit this scar and deposit. See, Lance gets it. Lance is gonna play some games. I bet you $5 one of those is Hearthstone. Because that's what Lance streams. And you should all follow Lance, by the way. I'm a very bad person. Lance Blizz Gamer. He actually works for Blizzard. So don't ask him secret stuff. Firstly, he probably doesn't know. And secondly, he would definitely not tell you. So, honestly, I'd forgotten. He was so quiet. I forgot he was here. Alright, let's go find us some orcs. And so I don't say stuff like that just to, you know, make sure I'm still in good with the game devs that I know. But I think it's probably reassuring to my friends who work there who realize that I could have spilled some serious beans and I just didn't. Because, you know, I want to be a friend. I still want to get my invites to Blizzard's campus. Assuming there's a BlizzCon this year, which, you know, is... we don't know if that's going to actually happen or not. Oh, speaking of events and stuff, right now, Mythmoot, which is at the end of June, is still currently scheduled. Still currently in the works. The early bird ends for that tomorrow. So if you still want to get it at $4.49 rather than $4.99, which is what it was after the early bird last year, that might be something to think about. Hello, Wolf. Dare Wolf, Dare Castle. However, they have been very clear up front about if they have to postpone or cancel Mythmoot because the virus drags out longer than expected, they do plan on offering full refunds to everybody. So definitely keep that in mind. And I do know Mythmoot is fairly expensive compared to like a $200 convention, which is also pretty gosh darn expensive. I see something glowing. It's a backpack. We're going for the backpack in a minute. As soon as we get done with this howler. La later. Hi Lance, you're my favorite. I still owe Lance a BlizzCon badge. And I do have plans. I have serious plans. But I also need to get back into doing the art thing, which is a plan. I've been doing a lot of the gaming thing while we've all been, Yes, I know, I have a bleed on me. Bite me. Orc? No, wolf. Wolf butt. Doe a deer, a female deer. Rey, the granddaughter of Palpatine. We wish he stayed at nobody. JJ changed his freaking mind. Alright. I'm being a smartass now. Ooh, birch branches. I don't need them. It's always a good thing to have more crafting mats. Ah, there's some orcs. Clicky? There we go. Whoops. Uh-oh, the LFR is full of stupid! I actually had a decent LFR for the first wing last night. It wasn't that bad. We had a first-time tank, but he knew how to tank. So even though he didn't necessarily know all the fights, well, he knew some of the fights. But he didn't know, like, for some reason he knew the fights, like the Prophet Citra, whatever fight, but he didn't know how to put down raid markers. I'm like, how do you... It was baffling. But they were still a good tank, and we survived. And I didn't even die once. Backpack! They only said they kill 6 orcs, and why are you killing 20? I saw a backpack, that's why. So, the Spring Festival is up right now. It just started today. Definitely go to fibrojedi.me.uk. And you can see the his Spring Festival guide should be like right front and center. Hey, look, I've got... Oh, there's a season's a Thingglad Scout. Oh, that's for another... Woo! Things happened! Thanks for the follow, Starshine number 99. 99? 99? 99? Welcome to the party. Welcome to the Panopticon. So typically, I like to refer to my subscribers as Time Lords and my regular followers as Gallifreyans. But I probably should move away from that to some extent, because, you know, I'm fairly sure the word Time Lord is copyrighted by the BBC.
You did not find the bow. Nona and I did not either.
Alright. So Nona surprised you, did she, Cordon? Uh-huh.
Whatever Ark took the bow must have fled the area.
Alrighty.
Let us take a detour to
Woohoo! Ding 79! A stop and stand guard. Uh-huh. Oh, she wants to talk to Horn! Because of course we know. Mm-hmm. Horn and Nona are a thing. Alright, let's go find out where Horn ran off to. Wait, we can just swift travel. Because I'm a lazy sort.
What do you need?
Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Boop. You too can end your swift travel early, or any travel
You're
like
looking
that.
for Horn. Good. Take him with you.
You'll find him up on the hill. Jeez, Alfik. Can I punch you in the nutsack? And we're still currently focusing on the epic quest because, you know, as a level 79, I'm already 4 levels above the content I should be doing, so I want to get caught up on that. The other reason I have the non-epic Rohan Awaits quest up is because if I get rid of it, it'll just come back anyway, over and over again. So I might as well do it and get it done.
How is the Dunlending girl? Did she survive?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? Oh, I see. I'm glad. He's conflicted. No place for me anymore. No longer welcome in Stangard. I've been somehow tainted by stepping foot within the Elfwoods. And speaking on behalf of a Dunlending, they feel they no longer trust me. Oh no, they want me to leave. My harp and my writing supplies will be ready to go. My harp is in the tavern. My writing supplies are at Wada's house, where I've been staying. Okay. Let's go to the tavern and to Wada's house. It's the vault. Where's the damn tavern? Well, there's Wada's house, so let's go in here. Why did I suddenly get the Stangard Explorer deed by doing that? I see Jeffe is doing the same quest that I'm doing. Wayward Plain just woke up from a nap. How's the tiny monster? How dare he lay his harp on the ground like that? Rude. Uh-oh, you accidentally shoved her with your foot when you woke up? Oh my god! Hey, Horn, I got your stuff. Because, of course, the whole story
I am not welcome in Stangard.
of this
But
town.
where can I go?
Uh-oh. Got another mouth to feed all of a sudden. Go back to Halderith.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Yeah, cats do like to sleep on you. Thief sleeps on me all the time.
This confirms what I suspected about the Horse Lords. Cruel even to their own.
Our band of companions grows.
That sounds like a joke. A Dunlending girl, Rohirrim, and 2 elves walk into a bar.
We will still fit in the one boat, but it will not be comfortable. let us go to the boat together.
He wants the best seat.
I have journeyed on the great river often, and know its swirls and eddies like no other elf.
Loud movie is
The river
loud.
Anduin is as familiar to me as my own shadow, but it is still a journey of some days. We must stop here for the night.
Mm-hmm. Nona lowers her voice, a rare event for the Dunlending woman. Oh, man. Okay, so Horn will talk to Nona. And Horn is ignoring the obvious. And Corridon's like this. Alright, gonna tell some stories. Do I have one to share? Could talk about Angmar, Dol Guldur, Fords of Eisen, Seeking of the Nazgul. None of these are cheerful stories. Catriona, who has not gotten out of her Sunshine Moot paper due to its postponement rather than cancellation. So, let's speak of the Forts of Eisen. I know Horn like that one. King Fengel of Rohan, the grandfather of the Theoden King. It is a sad tale. All right. rude jerk, wasn't he? Oh, snap! Not an uncommon trait amongst the horse lords. Does DDO have a music system like LotRO? No. It has some musical ability in that it has a bard class, but it's not like our minstrels. And they can play a couple of notes as part of particular skills, like minstrels have combat instruments, but there's no music system, so you can't play like we can. And it's only fiddles. So. Feckless Fengle, fool I name thee. Grief shall be the get of thy greed. No lord of your line shall long live. Upon thy seat no sun shall settle. Kin and kingdom your craving hath killed, until the night of the mark is mended. Wirgende. Alright. Wound festered and King Fengal died of poisoned blood on the first day of spring. Many in Rohan thought the curse was ended, but now that Prince Theodred is gone. That is depressing. Yeah, they're too busy rolling dice music. They wouldn't even notice if they had a music system. They don't really have a social system. Like, there's not folks who generally role play. Like, we have role players, ROLE, not ROLL, in DDO. I mean, you'll find a few, but it's nowhere near like it is in LotRO. So they're too busy doing quests, doing, you know, rolling some dice. Nona has no story to tell. Everyone has a story, Nona. Eek, it's a big old dragon! Ah! That's an ugly ass dragon, too.
Behold, the Argonath, the pillars of the kings.
The pillars of the kings. And we are actually in Rohan for realsies. Oh no! Alright, what's going on in my Discord? I don't see anything. Except somebody's just spoiled Picard because I forgot to watch it earlier. So it's my own bad for not actually paying attention. And so there's the Argonath. The real and for reals Argonath. Isildur and Anarion. Yeah, I forgot that the new episode of Picard was out too, so it's my fault for not watching it. And I won't have time to watch it tonight either.
But there is still something majestic about the twin statues. Friends of yours came this way. Friends bearing a burden of some malice.
Okay, talk to Nona in the Shadow of the Argonath. And we're gonna ignore the other side quests.
I do not trust this Franric, but Horn wants us to help him.
The Lady Galadriel entrusted me with knowledge of our true mission.
Alright, let's go collect some fallen sticks, because that's what we do when we're a high and mighty level 79 hero. So we collect pickup sticks. Ancient evil slayer of the East Emnet. Bum, bum, bum.
Found some. Good. Now remove the supplies from the boat.
Yes, Mom. It's a really nice boat, too. Think about it. Alright, what do we want? Bacon wrap flapjacks. Hell yeah. Or we get crumpets. White puddings. Not to be confused with a white wedding. Bowls of scurly. Mince and taties, or Superior Second Breakfast Blend Coffee. Fun story. Sapience is directly responsible for LotRO having coffee in it. True story, that. Oh, I don't have enough room for that. Oh, I don't. Oh, dear. Well, we'll have to fix that, won't we? Well... Cloak of Greenwood Echoes. Cloak of Greenwood Echoes. Well, there's two of them. I don't need two of those. Delete that. Hooded repurposed Cloak of the White Hand. Hooded purpose Cloak of the White Hand. Delete that. Let's put on hammer 1. Stop hammer time. Coffee is in the Hobbit. Yenna is back! Yenna. Why do I keep getting champion runes? Tell me why am I getting all these things? That should be enough. There we go. Alright. Talk to Cordon in the shadow of the Argonath. And honestly, those drafts are not useful. Find the lawn of Parthgalen in Eastwell. I know where that is! Going for a ride. Spending some time with that. Yeah, no. Good call. A very worthy thing to do at a time like this. So why are you going that way? It's because the path to Parthgalen is down this way. Ooh, oak branches. I should see some Rittermark Skarn. On you. Oh. Ooh, a rich Rittermark Skarn. Uruks here. Squirrel! You know what? I'm reminded Cordovan still owes us a flute piece from the 2018 Extra Life. And it was a year ago. Not to this very day. It was actually yesterday was the day I drove up to his house in Massachusetts and put a kilt on his sorry behind. And I think he only wore it like twice. But yeah. It did what it was supposed to do. And encourage people to donate mightily to Extra Life. Goes for the kids. So yep, on the 19th of March of last year, I was hanging out in his kitchen, actually, for the most part. Well, I did. Well, his then, I think, 7-year-old? I think Jeffrey was 7 then? Running around the house, causing trouble. They built a trebuchet and a catapult and were, like, flinging little clay balls around the house. It was so cool. And I got to meet Lizzie the kitty cat floof. And yes, she does weigh a ton. And she's like, meow, meow, put me down, I don't care. She didn't like scrabble out of my grasp or anything, but she just like, I don't care about this. Just put me down, okay? I'm like, okay. And then I put her on the kilt so she could just shed on it because I knew it was going to happen. Let's see the quickest way to get there from here. We'll go around this way. What happened here? There were a lot of orcs. That's what happened there. Speaking of a lot of orcs, I'm looking forward to Gundabad as the next expansion next spring. Next year. It'll be cool. As I said in the interview with Severlin, yeah, there's a lot of orcs there right now, but there won't be when we get done with them. True story. Alright, it's about 10 o'clock, so I'm mainly keeping an eye on when Sapiens is gonna go live. So I'm waiting for him to show up in his own Twitch channel and fire up his stream. Because we're going to be, he's going to have those of us who are going to run with him in stream, which is probably going to be me and or Ara from the Department of Hobbit Security, our usual leader of the Hobbit runs. We'll probably be running with him in-game here on the Ithil server. I think I might beg off at least for a few minutes to go and use the ladies' room. Okay, and we're on the slopes of Amonhen, and we actually need to go down off the slopes of Amonhen to Parth Galen. But we're gonna get these oak branches first. So we took the scenic route. No, we're not gonna jump down the hill. Hobbits? Hobbits? Miazine's a hard hobbit to break. But Mia also lives the life of the Tickle Queen, which means no hobbit left untickled. A discarded peck catches your eye. A hidden boat. You know how I said no side quests? Yeah, well that's a good side quest to do because it's easy XP. Hi.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Yes, we found that boat. Someone went to some trouble to hide it.
It's an elf boat, yes. Good night, Yenna. Be good. If you can't be good at it. Oh, the breaking of the fellowship. I do not want to do that quest while I'm waiting on Sapiens. You know what? Screw it. We'll start it. And that'll be a good ending point. You have a cat that actually will play with the laser pointer. Sweet. No, I'm gonna
Something
move.
happened to our mutual friends.
This up here.
The signs of it are everywhere in the East Wall.
Okay,
But
here
did
we
the
go.
danger come from without their number, or within?
So Boromir is like, Aragorn gets a name. The elf, the dwarf, Frodo, Frodo's servant, that halfling, the other halfling. So Boromir apparently does not, and this is a really cool way for us to actually get into the mind of Boromir. What the hell was he thinking at this time? Boromir obviously didn't respect these people enough to learn their names. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite session plays. And can I just say that if I could have something in game that one of the major characters has, I want a bow quiver like that. You know, hooked to the like. I think they should take the Rune Keeper satchel slot and convert it into a cosmetic slot of some kind. That would be cool. That way, my hunter characters can actually wear cloaks instead of, you know, a quiver as a backpack. Find Frodo and convince him of the folly of his ways. What does Professor Corey think of that take? Do you know? I don't. Well, he did this session play when he went and did this segment of the content. It's really cool that you get to see the other side of this this equation here. And look how Frodo looks a lot dirtier in this version of it. I mean, look at him. But Sting is still the same. Sting is still pretty. And I am of the opinion that Sting is pretty and we should not have a copy of that. Yeah, he did this content when Grifflet came through. So I would probably say when you have the time, catch around, find those streams. But yeah, his take, I think he thought it was definitely interesting because it basically tells you how Boromir thinks compared to how, from Frodo's point of view, everybody had their right name. The name that we, as players, would know. What's going on in my Discord? Oh. Mia. Okay. And this is different. We're not actually fighting, but I guess now we're gonna try and fight. What? Search through the leaf pile. Search through the bush. Where's the bush? Where's the oh, yeah. Hollow log. Yeah, that's hobbit sized. Uh-oh. They should have to run all the way back up and down in this particular case. Frodo's nowhere to be seen. What did you do? What have you done? Carefully. No, wait, come back! They went running that way. How the hell did they wind up way up there when Boromir found them? Alright, let's turn on our handy dandy stuff. Tracks in the dirt. Lots of tracks in the dirt. the Horn of Gondor! We're gonna have to do this, kids. Uh-oh. Sapiens has joined his thing. Oh no. I don't know, kids. Should I leave it at the... before we begin the thing? Huh? Oh, hi. Alright, so the session play is ready. Let me go check over in Discord. Well, looks like this guy gets to die first. We can also look at my chat. Well, it does look like Sapiens is getting ready to stream. I do appreciate y'all being here tonight, by the way. Sapiens. He's currently hosting me. Ha 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 ha. Make faces on Sapiens' stream. That'll be a great screenshot. If I had paper here, I would hold up make a sign say, Sapiens, hurry up and start streaming. You know what? What the hell? We can show up late. That way we can end on a sad note. A sad but heroic note, right?
Someone cut a mighty swath through the Uruks in the east wall. But was it enough to save our mutual friends from certain death?
No. Again, how did they get all the way back here? That's what I want to know. You know, if the orcs had found Frodo, they would have been yelling and screaming. In victory or whatever. Now that's a shit ton of orcs. AoE's for the win! Blow the Horn of Gondor! Well, I still haven't fixed his animation. It looked very bizarre. Sapiens exited host mode! I'm gonna finish this, and then we're gonna go raid Sapiens. Strider, he must have heard the horn. What are you gonna do? Fight more orcs. That's what we're gonna do. Oops, sorry, Pip. I didn't mean to stab you. I don't think anybody's coming. Whoa. So sad. Very sad. And all the loading screens. Alright. As soon as this gets done and we can turn this quest in, we are going to go raid Mr. Sapiens and go hang out with him. Both in-game and out. As soon as my game loads, and then I can actually switch character! Switch over to my Ringkeeper. Oh no, I'm here! Alright. I'm actually gonna call it here. Because there's that 2 hobbits thing. So I'm actually gonna leave my character logged in a very dangerous spot. And switch over to my alt. So, let's go do that real quick. Boop. Watch my character get killed when I'm off screen. And we're gonna join Sapiens over in Forachel. Do 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 do. What's wrong? Let's stay here. There we are. Alright. So, thank y'all for being here for this DDO and LotRO happiness. We're gonna go raid Sapiens, as you well know. So, let me go do this. Thief Kitty, shush you. And I will see you tomorrow. I will be starting a special join me to go play games in the Spring Festival on Langeval here in LotRO tomorrow at noon Eastern. So, in place of Court of the Rings, because Court isn't here for tomorrow. And then I'll do my regular show round 3 or whenever Corey is done. And I will hopefully see you there. If not, I will be doing LotRO 101 on the Signum U channel on Saturday. So be good. If you can't be good at it.